I'm excited to share that the Coffs Coast Safety Summit is coming this November. And I'd love to introduce you to our speakers and partners ahead of time so that you can start connecting before the summit even begins. And why? Because building relationships is at the heart of what I do. And at most events, we only get to know the speakers if you happen to sit with them or meet with them afterwards. And I want to change that, helping you meet them now so that you can arrive ready to learn, share, and collaborate. And if you haven't got your ticket yet, don't wait. Secure your spot today and be part of the conversations that will shape safer workplaces across our region. And today, I'd really love to introduce you to Leigh Mehmet, the Work Health and Safety Manager of the Coffs Harbour Bypass, who's speaking at the summit. Leigh, thank you so much for joining us.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. And look, before we jump in, I'm sure you get this question a lot, and I'm curious too. When will the bypass be finished?
Very good question. And we do get that question a lot. Look, the project's going really well despite the weather. The current target date is still vehicles on the road by end of 2026, and then work on the intersections towards Coffs Harbour for the first part of 27, and the first quarter of 27 project will be finished.
Fantastic. I've driven up there recently and I'm already on some of the new parts. So it's exciting to see. It's moving pretty fast.
Yeah, we've had a couple of switches. It's good.
Yeah. Can you share with us, for people who might not have met you before, just a little about your background and experience and how you came to be where you are today?
Yeah, sure. I've been in construction for just over 30 years now. So carpenter by trade. Around about 20 years ago, I moved into the safety space, just had a real passion for safety and construction. Since then, been following the civil construction up and down the Pacific Highway for the last 20 years. Recently did a stint in New Zealand and a bit of work in Sydney. So yeah, that's pretty much my journey to get into safety.
Fantastic. A big history. I cannot wait to learn more from you at the summit. Are you able to share a bit of a teaser or a sneak peek into what you're going to be chatting about?
Yeah, so I guess my topic's going to be engaging frontline leaders within a safety conversation with the workforce. So some tips and tricks, and I guess challenges that we have on the project. I think quite often we're good at putting really good workers in a leadership role, but maybe not giving them the skills to be a leader. So a little bit about that, and a little bit about breaking down conversations with the workforce, in particular around safety, which is not always an easy conversation to have.
Yes, and you know what? It aligns perfectly with the theme of the summit. And it's funny how each summit has a personality, and this one is coming out to be around leadership. So it's going to be a great day. And look, if people can't wait to meet you and want to catch up with you and connect with you before then, what's the best way for them to do that?
Yeah, probably just send me an email. It's probably the best way with any questions or queries you've got, and I can get back to you. And that'll have my contact details, and you can contact me via phone that way.
Awesome. I'll link them down below so that people can access it easy. But thank you so much, Leigh. I cannot wait to meet you at the summit and hear more. And if you haven't got your ticket yet, make sure you grab it and see you there.
Excellent. Looking forward to it.
So.